a blind man with his knife in hand has convinced himself that he understands. I wish him well, Miss Carousel, but I got to be going. Won't you come and get me when you're sure you don't? Fare thee well, Miss Carousel by Townes Van Zandt. We are going to quickly get this song Campfire ready. I've got a whole series in a playlist called Campfire Ready. Instead of a long form tutorial with every detail, we're going to get the big picture. We're going to do it quick. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to have this song down. Here are the chords we're going to use. If you don't know these shapes, look them up, but it's nothing fancy. We just have C, E minor. You can do the F two ways. You can bar it. You can do the thumb over the top, or you can just do the high, forced high strings. That's all fair game. We'll have a normal G, and later on a G7, and then in D minor, and an A minor. What I want to convey here though is the strum pattern, so let's spend a moment on that. What we're going to do on most of them is pick the lowest string in the chord. So if it's a C chord, we're going to pick that 5th string, pick, down, miss, up, down, up. And you really have to miss that downbeat. So pick, down, miss, up, down, up. So we got 1 is the pick with my thumb, or you can use a flat pick, whatever you're using. Pick, down, miss, up, down, up, 1, 2, miss, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, miss, and 4, and it might take you a second because, again, you want to find the bass notes to all the chords. So if I'm doing that on a G, it's going to be pick, down, miss, up, down, up, right? That 6th string is my pick. If it's a D minor, it's going to be the 4th string that I'm doing that on. Pick, down, miss, up, down, up. If you're new to strumming, it is essential that you miss that beat. Your right hand is your fulcrum or your pendulum. It's got to keep going all the time. If this is confusing, I've got a whole ebook called Strum It Like a Cowboy. Check it out. And even if that strum pattern is too complicated for you, don't worry. You could literally just do all down strums and play along with it just fine. If you got that down, that is 90% of the song. There's a couple moments where the chords happen quicker, and there I'm just going to do down, 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 down. So there's a moment where it goes from a quick F to an E minor. But that's it, guys. We're going to play the song. So spend a moment making sure you've got that strum pattern down. If you're a real beginner, like I said, check out that ebook or just spend the next few days getting that pattern down. But then you're going to put it right into practice. I think a lot of you guys are ready. Note that in the recording, Townes is capoed on the 4th fret, so he's actually sounding an E major chord. He's capo 4 doing the C shape. But let's be honest, most of us, we're not great singers. We don't want to sing that high. It's easier to sing things lower, especially if you're not a well-trained singer. And I know plenty of you right now just don't have a capo, so let's do it without the capo. It's going to be easier for everybody. Oh, geez, my fly was open. Hope you're not seeing my underwear. Oh, Tom's going to get mad I dinged his guitar. That's it. Let's do the intro, verse, and chorus. We'll run it real slow. We'll run through it a few different times at different tempos here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick, down, miss, up, down, up, pick, down, miss. A quick one, you can just do down, 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 pick, down, up, F. And again, I don't care how you play the F, big or small. Well, drunken clown is still hanging round, but it's plain the laughter's all died down. The tears you tried so hard to hide are flowing. And a blind man with his knife in hand has convinced himself that he understands. I wish him well, Miss Carousel, but I got to be going. Got fancy at the end there. Won't you come and get me when you're sure you don't need me, when I'll stand outside your window and proudly call your name. Boom! You are sounding good, you can loop that as much as you need to. Keep going over that. I'll give you a little more details here. When I'm doing that walk down on that quick F to E minor, I'm doing high F, and I'm just doing the E minor with that second fret on the D string. Then the D minor is the full strum again. And occasionally on the C, the second time I do it, I'm hammering open to 2 on that 4th string. That way you can keep it the same. Pick, down, miss, up, down, up, pick, down, miss, up, down, up. I know Towns is actually doing a little bit different. Let's not get lost in the weeds. We're getting the Campfire ready. Let's do it a little quicker. Second verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. The lady's been told that all the gold is worth so much it can't be sold. No time to weep, she'll need her sleep tomorrow. When she carries her face to the marketplace and bets it on the opening race, she can ring her bells, this carousel, but her singing brings me sorrow. Won't you come and get me when you're sure you don't need me then? I'll stand outside your window and proudly call your name. Yeah. Another thing you could start doing is you can occasionally alternate the pick. Like if you ever have 2 Gs, you can do 6 down, miss, up, down, up, 5 down, miss, up, down, up, or 6, 4, or whatever you want to do. Verse 3, a little quicker. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's always done, every mother's son. It's shown that grown men can never run, and so they fight with all the might inside them. When the battle's been fought, they've all been taught that the trick is just not being caught. Will you give them hell, Miss Carousel, and they're begging you to hide them? Won't you come and get me when you're sure you don't need me then? I'll stand outside your window and proudly call your name. Quick donation pitch. Guys, what you love, you have to support, or it has a way of going away and disappearing. So I'm a real guy out here in the world. I'm physical. I'm not zeros and ones. At least I don't think so. We could be living in a simulation. But support, please. Go to mikesmusicmethod.com. Under that donate tab, there's all the ways that you can support. None of my stuff is paywalled. All these tutorials and tabs are free. So it's a value for value model. Again, support what you love. Become a member. One-time donation whenever you learn a song. However you want to do it, please help me out. That's it. Let's keep learning. Let's do verse 4 a little quicker. 1, 2, 3. When the need arose, your eyes fell close. You clamped your fingers round your nose. Would you say that's any way to judge him? You haven't got the authority to kill him in the first degree. Would you feel compelled, Miss Carousel, if you had something to begrudge him? Thing I changed on that kind of instrumental chorus is instead of doing the pick, you can do just like a heavy thumb, or even just strum the lower string. So you got, instead of just a pick, you got a thicker 1, 2, miss and 4 and 1, 2, miss and 4 and. So I'm hitting like low, high, up, down, up, low, high, miss, up, down, up, and that gives that chorus a bit more beef. Pooh, and that's it. Get the thing Campfire ready. Go slow. If that was too hard, you can even just do down strums, right? It's not like you gotta do a fancy strum pattern. So get it down, share it with your friends. I tabbed out the whole thing with all the details in there, so I will follow up with a tutorial in the coming weeks on the exact stuff that's going on. But to be honest, this one's kind of a rocker. At least for Townes Van Zandt, we can consider it a rocker. So you don't really need those details. He's basically strumming with a little bit of nuance in there. So get to it. Share it with your friends this weekend. Later, y'all. I swear I'm trying to look deeply into your eyes, but I can't because a bug flew into my eye, and I have a Stye. When the bug flew by into my eye, Townes Van Zandt wishes he could have wrote poetry like that. It's deep stuff. It's profound. It's profound. It takes hardship, to write a good poem. It takes a lot of hardship. I would never tell a lie. The day the bug flew in my eye, it gave me a Stye. I wasn't even high. Now I have a Stye in my eye. Barely getting by. Forever I cry. So many tears, my eyes go dry. What a sorrowful goodbye. The Stye in my eye.